Monday night in the NBA, 9 games to go through, and tonight, the craziest night of NBA basketball we will see all season. We're going to go through each and every one, but we start tonight in Orlando. Portland versus the Magic. Portland lost their last game against Miami. Tonight, a chance to avoid a Florida sweep. Denny starts this one with a 3. Now it's Jeremy Grant inside. Remember, Orlando's last game was a loss at home to Boston. They really need to get going, and it helps them when Paolo is aggressive. Here he goes right to the rim, tough 2. Early in the second quarter, Orlando up by 2. Bane driving and Wendell with a wham. Late in the first half, Portland down by 6. It's Avdija again. He loves those right-handed drives, and he finds Grant for a 4-point play. Third quarter and more from these young Blazers. Now it's Shaedon Sharpe's turn, showing off the bag and getting to that turnaround midi. Magic up by 5 midway through the third. Anthony Black, the rebound, and the touchdown to Paolo. Fourth quarter in this one is when things would get crazy. Magic up by 11, Desmond Bane the runner. Portland down by 7, 5.5 minutes to go. It's Avdija to Grant. He leads the NBA in bench points. Still though, Portland down by 9 with 2 minutes to go, and it's Avdija, hand down, man down. Then he's starting to percolate here in this fourth. He's got another 3, and it's down to 2. 11 seconds to go, Magic up by 1. Paolo missed the first free throw, and Paolo misses them both. Portland down by 1 with a chance to take the lead, and what a dramatic way to do it. Jeremy Grant with the and 1, now Portland up by 2. But they need a stop, and Paolo says no way. So now all he has to do is make a free throw and give them the... Oh my goodness. Portland now with a chance in a tie game to win it at the buzzer. And Banchero with a steal. Only 2 seconds to go though. What do the Magic draw up? Oh, it's Magic. Welcome to Orlando, Desmond Bane. For a team that's been struggling to find their identity and their moment, tonight must have felt like a weight off their shoulders, especially off of Bane's burly shoulders. Let's see if this starts some momentum for Orlando, and check out the replay. I mean, what a high degree of difficulty shot for Bane. If you thought that game was crazy, just wait till you see what happened tonight in Miami. First round rematch from a season ago. Heat got swept last year, but they didn't have Norm Powell. Miami down by 3 late in the first. They also didn't have this version of Jaime Jaquez driving and kicking. Second quarter, Heat down by 2. The Heat announcer likes to call it the Jaime Highway, and I love it. Jaquez has got 2 more, but Cleveland up by 3 midway through the second. Darius Garland still yet to really get going. Cleveland was up by 6 at that point, but Miami ending the half on a huge run. Davion Mitchell for 3. Third quarter, they like to push the pace in Miami. Pelle Larsson inside. Miami up by 4. That South Beach sunshine has done wonders on Norm Powell. Miami went up by as many as 15, but now in the fourth, it's down to 6, and it's Money Merrill. Merrill's got a 3-pointer there moments later. He's one of the best shooters on the planet. 6:15 to go. Miami's still up by 2, and they go right back to Norm. This final minute and a half in regulation was nuts. Heat down by 1. Jaime Highway right down the runway. Miami up by 2, 38 seconds to go. How about an Evan Mobley clutch 3? So now Miami down by 2, 10 seconds to go. Jaquez is ridiculous. Final chance for Spida Mitchell. Tie game, clock winding down. I thought it was going in for sure. We go to overtime. Miami up by 1, under a minute to go in OT. He learned a lot from Jimmy, didn't he? Cleveland down by 3, 7 seconds to go. This sequence is going to go down as one of the wackiest sequences of the season. Donovan Mitchell with a prayer. We're all tied at 138, 0.4 seconds to go. What is the number 1 rule of basketball? Guard the basket. Cleveland commits the cardinal sin. They forget to protect the basket, and Andrew Wiggins beats the buzzer. And let's not forget, Miami gets the win tonight without arguably their 2 best players. No Bam, no Hero, and still Miami finds a way to do it. This Heat team really feels different. How about Jaime Jaquez, 22, 13, and 7? There was way too many crazy things happening today. Next up in Detroit, full recap of this game can be found on my page. Detroit was down 6 rotation players. They were down 13 in the fourth. They were down 5 with 3 seconds to go, and they won 46, 12, and 11. 45 shots to get there, but man, oh man, this dude is special. If you thought that was crazy, you should have seen the end of this game tonight in Chicago. A Wemby takeover in the fourth. Full recap of this one can also be found on my page. The Bulls had this one in the fourth until Wemby decided enough was enough. 38, 12, 5, and 5. And how about the 6 of 9 from 3? Next up, we head to Los Angeles, where tonight it's the 3-6 Clippers hosting the 5-5 banged-up Atlanta Hawks. And we know the Clippers desperately need a win. We're off to a great start already in this first quarter, up 10-2, Harden a little sidestep midi. Clippers up by 9 in the first, looking great. Harden again. Clippers up by 12 into the second, and these young Clippers getting a chance. Cam Christie for 3. Atlanta felt like they were lifeless at this point, down by 15. Have no fear, because Vit Krejci is here. He hits a 3 there, he curls, hits another. Moments later, Clippers gonna learn quickly. You gotta get a hand up when Vit is shooting. All of a sudden, that 15-point lead has evaporated, and it's Vit Korver for 3. End of the first half, Clippers down by 1, shot clock at 1. James Harden. Tie game with 4 minutes to go in the third. The amount of heavy lifting that Harden's had to do this season is ridiculous. Here's Splash Mountain. We go to the fourth quarter now, Atlanta up by 8. More from Atlanta, Jalen Johnson cutting and scoring. Clippers down by 6, 5:30 to go. Harden again. You can blame anybody else for the Clippers' struggles this season, except for Uno. Harden ties the game with 4:30 to go, but on the other end, you gotta get a hand up with Vit. Atlanta up by 4, 40 seconds to go. No way. Krejci banks in a 3, but then Krejci with a crucial error. 4-point play, it's back down to 3. You want to talk about crazy endings? How about this one? Derrick Jones Jr. with a block. Harden down by 3, 15 seconds. He went for the home run and missed. So now all Atlanta needs is one free throw, and Zachary Risacher misses. We remember what happened earlier this night with Paolo Banchero. Risacher misses 2, and check this out by Vit Krejci. He nearly fouled again, but Atlanta survived. What a crazy night of basketball. Clippers have lost 5 games in a row, but again, you cannot blame James Harden. Blame anybody else, but not him. Where were you the night that Vit Krejci turned into Superman? 8 for 10 from 3. Lakers and Hornets tonight from Charlotte. Another night at the office for Luka. Lakers win by 10. If you missed this one, full recap on my page. Luka with a calm 38, 7, and 6. Their next game is in OKC. Next up, we go to Utah, Jazz and the Timberwolves. And look who's getting his first start tonight, Ace Bailey. Minnesota on the second night of a back-to-back. You can't sleep on these Utah Jazz. Keontae George an early 3. More from the Jazz and Keontae George here later in the first. Kevin Love the rebound. Keontae cruising to the rim. To the second quarter we go. Utah up by 3 and not going away. Markkanen, what a season for him. Utah still up by 7 late in the first half, and it's Keontae. But now here come the Wolves. They've been so good at responding to adversity this season. There's a bucket there from Jalen Clark. Now check out the hang time from Ant. Start of the third quarter, Ant-Man saying enough is enough. All of a sudden, they're up by 9, and Ant-Man is cooking. Did you see the pullback? Up 18 now, Ant-Man going crazy in this third. He's got a 3 there. Moments later, he's got another. What a night for him. Timberwolves do it again. They win 120-113 on the road. Just another night at the office for Edwards. 35 in the win. And when are we going to give this man his flowers? He's been playing like an all-star all season. 27, 8, and 7. Jazz lose, but don't sleep on the season. Keontae George is having 27, 6, and 6. And yes, he has taken a leap. We had another thriller tonight in Dallas between Cooper Flag and Giannis. If you didn't see this one, full recap can be found on my page. Mavericks fell to 3-8 tonight. Giannis had 38 and 6. But Cooper Flag was the story of the game for me. 26, 9, and 4. And he went toe-to-toe with Giannis a lot. Last but not least tonight in Phoenix, the Suns are coming in at 500. Remember, this Suns team just beat the Clippers 2 in a row. Now they're playing the Pelicans. Early in the second quarter, Phoenix up by 7. Get ready, because it was a heck of a night for that man. Grayson Allen's got a 3. Moments later, drive and find that man again, Duke Grayson. Phoenix already up by 16 in the second. Grayson ghosting the screen and flaring for 3 more. Third quarter, Grayson gets the rebound, brings it out like he's Steph. Phoenix up by 26 at this point. I'm no expert, but you might want to guard him. They didn't guard him that time. Maybe they'll guard him this time. Maybe not. Fourth quarter, he's got 9 threes at this point. He's had such a crazy night. He's earned a second chance. Franchise record for threes made in a game. You realize this Suns team is 5-1 over their last 6 games. The culture is changing. And here's to Grayson Allen, my player of the night, 10 made threes. Unbelievable.